Lately I've been thinking a lot about past, present, and future, about my art, about who I am, about who I want to show up as in the world, and a lot about like inner child, healing old wounds, just everything I've ever known, but it's really amplified. And I don't know, I could see it in a new light right now. That's what it feels like. Also, not to mention the fact that I'm becoming a woman. Like, I feel like I've got just about a month away from turning 24, which is almost half of my 20s. And I don't know, I just feel like it's time. It's a different kind of time. And though the past 4 years, I've thought that, 5 years damn near, I've thought that this is it, I have it, I got it. It's like, I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that. Any of what I thought I was going to get, any of what I thought I wanted to do, I was not ready for that. And right now I feel closer than ever. For real. And I said that a lot of times in my past. But it's just a different energy. It's not like something I'm chasing or something I'm gripping at or something that if I don't get it, then, like, no. Everything is exactly as it should be. I was kind of beating myself up a bit for working at a coffee shop, and I'm literally just happy to be there and smile at customers. To just be smiling. To be moving and to be laughing and literally just to be a light to people. Like, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do in the world, and I'm doing it right now. It's real. There's no, like, obviously I know I'm not going to work here forever, but it's not like, once I get this, then I get that, and then I can go, and I'm going to leave, which I was thinking that. And right now, I don't care. I'm happy to be there. I'm happy to be helping out. I'm happy to be cleaning. It's just kind of weird because being a server, then to being like a bartender, a server, working in admin, and then being this, it feels like kind of a step down in a way. But no, it's more like a sidestep. It's more like a sidestep. It's like a shimmy. I am grateful to be. And in a day and a half, I made this painting. This painting, right? And then in probably like 2 days, I made this butterfly painting back here. And I resonate a lot with both of them. And I can't say the same about the other half of my work in my room. I don't know, it's different. It's like... So, I've been wanting to share my story. I've been wanting to write a book. I've been wanting to do all this and like just have my history in books. Have my history out there for everybody to see and everybody to know and everybody to learn from. And I just imagined myself sharing nitty-gritty details and like how everything unfolded and the ways in which I thought this and that and this and that and the ways in which they were completely different from what I thought. And in ways, I know that will come up, but I almost felt burdened by having to tell my story before coming out with who I am, because I don't know, before I thought that's who I was. I thought that was a big part of me. I thought that it was me, but it wasn't. It was entrapment. Like, it was just a suppressed inner child, and like, it was my inner child being who she thought she had to be. Basically nothing more than that. And then when it didn't go my way, I was broken. Like, I didn't understand how it went a different way. I was broken. I was shattered. I was in disbelief. I was in denial. A lot of the times I was in denial. And I don't know. It was a lot of like victim, honestly. Just like look at all of what happened to me. Look what all of like how good I am and how much bad happened to me. And it's like you only receive what you're a match of. And it's not that good and bad. It's not that I was bad so I received bad. It's that I was troubled so I received more trouble. And I was victim so I had to live in that victim in a way, right? It's just a different perception, bro, because if I started making these videos like 4 years ago and started truly living in my truth, like I was doing my best. But if I started sharing about me and about, I feel like I would have deleted it all. And who knows, if I started sharing back then, maybe it all would have blown up and blown in my face. And I would have got a lot of backlash. I mean, who knows? Right now, I feel more like a woman than ever before. And I just can't fathom not showing up as anybody but my best self. No matter my circumstances right now, no matter if I'm just working in a local cafe, no matter if I'm just going to the store or picking out an outfit or cleaning my room or taking a shower, fucking anything. I refuse to show up as anybody but my best self. And all of these paintings plastered all over my wall, I love and I appreciate them, and I'm so blessed to be able to have made them. But some of them I'm like, I don't even know, like, why you're up there. Like, why? Because I've surrounded myself with all my paintings so that I can be surrounded by what my future will look like. But a lot of these paintings will not be my future. They are definitely in my past, and that's the same as my real life right now. I had a dream last night that I woke up 3 different times, so a lot of the dream is gone, and I will not be knowing or seeing it again. But like a lot of my dreams are set in like a school setting, some kind of school setting. It's very common. And I remember that being there, and I remember chasing colorful clouds and trying to capture them. Always, bro. That's my real life too. The only full thing that I remember was taking a shower with the bathtub plugged and the water rising, like me just taking a shower and thinking. Just thinking and thinking and thinking and like I guess washing. And next thing I know, the water was like up to here. And I was like, oh shit. And I remember turning around and like thinking that I have to unplug it, but then also it was so high that I would have had to like go underwater to unplug it. That's all I remember. Basically, the shower is cleansing, but then the bathtub plugged is like my emotions being held in, and then the water rising to my waist is that the emotions were rising to a manageable but noticeable level. It's like my subconscious showing me that you're holding in more emotion than you usually do, and it's building up. But since it only went to your waist, it suggests that you're aware of your feelings but not drowning in them. Which, in a way, yeah, so. But what I'm talking about right now, the theme of the past, like, week or so, is, like, seriously stepping into your best self and copying who you want to be. Like, seriously, copying who you want to be. And watching your life completely transform. And I don't know, like, oh hell no, what the fuck is that shit? There's a bug on my windowsill. I went to my friend's engagement party yesterday. It was my first engagement party ever. And I'm so glad that it was my friends and not just like I don't know how else you would get invited to like an engagement party or like a wedding, but it was really cool. And an open bar and a ton of appetizers, and at the very end, Lena had already left, but they put on some music and we were all dancing in a circle and like taking turns and playing la banda. I don't know, I think that's what they said. Playing some la banda. I was just straight up talking to the camera and it wasn't even recording. Anyways, I don't really know exactly where I'm going right now. I guess in life and in this video. And this doesn't really bother me. In life and in this video. I don't know, right now I'm being told by the universe to copy who I want to be most like, and I just found some random video on TikTok that I resonated with, so I went to her page, and in the first video, her pinned video, that's what she was talking about. And then I just watched a podcast, Tetragrammaton, with Rick Rubin and Wes Lang, and he said the same. He discovered Basquiat, and as soon as he started basically copying Basquiat, copying the style, but obviously nothing that you copy is gonna be plagiarism. It's much more different than that. It's your own artwork. You're just taking inspiration, basically. As soon as he started copying Basquiat, his whole life changed. So who is my artist? Who is my artist that I'm copying? I mean, David Cho's hella sick. Like, when I found him the other day and I made that painting, it's not even that I copied him. I literally just listened to his video and painted my own thing, and I love it. And everybody loves it. Like, everybody's like, dude, that is sick. Like, I love it. And I'm like, fuck, I love it. So maybe I just make a ton of those. But then it's like, I don't know, that kind of just came to me. Just like the sun kind of just came to me. Just like that kind of just came to me. It is, I guess, my style to just like paint a squiggly line and then just keep painting more random lines. That's my style. Literally patterns and shapes and lines and many different lines. But I literally have no room to fit anything, so I have like 2 blank canvases that I need to paint to fit on my wall, and then it'll be like, then I'll have my whole walls covered. But because it's like I need to paint this a certain way and I need to do this like this so that it could be this, there's like constraints in a way, so I'm not feeling the vibe. Not to mention, I decided that I was gonna paint a van, because I want a van so badly. I feel like it will be life-changing to have a van that I can travel in, even if it's just on the weekend for now, on my weekend. I'm looking forward to that more than anything right now, to have a van, because we're gonna have a van before we go on my birthday trip to SoCal. I think I'm gonna watch some David Cho and paint. I guess that's all I wanted to say, because I feel fucking empty right now. I'm gonna find a few people who I want to be like and use them as inspiration to further my own embodiment of my highest self. Yeah, word.